Hey guys, what's up? Hi everyone, this is Ananya, your SST Master Teacher here at Vedantu. So guys, welcome to my video once again. And if you are new on this channel, let me welcome you guys to the family of Vedantu's 9th and 10th English. I would request you all to subscribe to this channel and also show some love by hitting the like button. Thank you so much in advance. So guys, let's see what I'm going to teach you in this particular video. Guys, in this video, I'm going to take a one shot on poverty as a challenge. Alright, so guys, as you know, the chapter is going to be very important from your term 2 point of view. So make sure that you people are attending my session till the very end. Alright, so guys, as you know, at the end of every session, I always give you homework questions. So today also at the end of the class, I'm going to give you 2 homework questions. Make sure that you people are giving the answers in the comment section. All right. So that will help me to understand how seriously you people are watching my sessions. So guys, without any further delay, let's get started. All right, chalo. Poverty as a challenge. By the way, guys, last time I also gave you some homework questions. The question was causes of poverty are. So that is population explosion, and that is population increase and lack of jobs. All right, so these were the 2 homework questions I gave you, and the second one was poverty reduction is expected to be lower in next dash years. So in the next 10 to 15 years, we can expect that the poverty will reduce. All right. So guys, I really appreciate all those students who gave the answers in the comment section. All right. So in a similar way, I want you all to give the answers for the homework questions, which I'm going to give you at the end of this class. All right. So let's get started. So guys, we started with poverty, guys. Like, what is the meaning of poverty? Guys, poverty can be described as lack of money, and due to lack of money, the individual or the person is unable to fulfill his basic things or basic necessities like food, clothing, shelter, education, so on and so forth. All right. Now, guys, these poor people can be a landless laborer from the village, or these poor people can be living in some overcrowded jaggies. Jaggies means slums in urban areas. So guys, these poor people can be daily wage laborer. All right. तो अलग अलग जगह से हो सकते हैं guys, these poor people. Now guys, try to understand, in India guys, every 4th person is poor. And guys, yes, India has the largest single concentration of poor in the world. So not a positive thing. So guys, how can we identify poverty, or how can we identify that the person is poor? So let's understand some of the indicators of poverty. Like, illiteracy level is very high. Yeah, if the person is lacking in access to healthcare facilities, or lacking in job opportunities, or like if the person or the family lacks in access to safe drinking water, sanitation. So guys, these are the indicators of poverty. Now guys, social scientists look at poverty in a very different way, guys. So first of all, the question arises, who are referred as social scientists? So guys, social scientists are basically those people who study about about social factors. जैसे कि poverty is a social factor, or like crime is a social factor. All right. So social scientists are those people who study about these social factors like crime or poverty. Okay. Now guys, the concept of social exclusion. So according to social scientists, guys, they see poverty in different way. So according to them, poor people face 2 common issues like social exclusion and vulnerability. So like, what is social exclusion? Let's understand this concept. Now guys, according to social scientists, poverty must be seen in terms of poor living only in poor surrounding with the other poor people. Okay, let me give you an example. Guys, just look at the family which is given to you on the screen. Now guys, for this family, buying oil or soap or new pair of clothes or new pair of shoes is luxury for these people. Now, can these people afford flight tickets, or can these people afford houses in multi-storied buildings, or can they buy the can they purchase gadgets like like iPhone or like laptops, it is very, very difficult for them. So I'm not saying that these people are not allowed to do these things, or they are not allowed to purchase all these things, or they cannot enjoy all these facilities, but they cannot afford. Because they cannot afford, they cannot use these things. So poverty is basically poor, living in poor surrounding with the other poor people. So this is social exclusion. Second one, guys, vulnerability. Guys, vulnerability describes the greater probability of being more adversely affected. Now, guys, poor people are like, there is a greater probability, they are more prone to natural disaster like earthquake, volcano, floods, or like inflation. Okay, they are at higher risk. Cool. So vulnerability describes the greater probability of being more adversely affected than other people. Right? So, guys, social exclusion and this one, vulnerability, guys. This is poverty which is seen by the social scientist. Now, guys, let's understand basically who all come under poverty or below poverty line. So, guys, there is an imaginary line which is known as poverty line. So, guys, this poverty line is basically the estimated minimum level of income. It is an estimation of minimum level of income needed to secure the necessities of life. So, necessities of life में क्या आता है? Food, clothing, shelter. Means if a person is unable to secure the necessities of life like 2 square meal a day, food, clothing, shelter, then such people comes under below poverty line. All right. So guys, it's an imaginary line of minimum level of income needed to secure the necessities of life. Okay. And if any person falls below this minimum level, then that person is categorized under below poverty line. And guys, poverty line varies from time to time, from place to place. Means it is not same. All right. हर जगह पे अलग अलग होता है. हर एक country का poverty line is different. All right. And from time to time, the poverty line keeps on changing. Means if I tell you, according to 2009 and 10 census, if we consider the poverty line for the person living in rural area, so it was fixed at 673 rupees per month. Means if a person is living in rural area, means in village, so the minimum, so like the poverty line was set at 673. Means if a person is earning less than 673 rupees in a month, then that person will be considered as below, coming under the category of below poverty line. Okay, if you look at in the case of urban areas, it was fixed at 860 rupees. It means any person who is earning less than 860 rupees per month in urban areas, that person will be categorized under below poverty line. So guys, the number keeps on changing. So like back in 1950s and 60s, it was different. According to 2019 and 20 session, it will be different, obviously. So guys, the number keeps on changing from time to time, from place to place. And guys, this data is given by NSSO. What is the full form of NSSO? National Sample Survey Organization. Cool? All right. So guys, I hope you people are able to understand each and everything. So guys, if you have any queries, do let me know in the comment section, and do not forget to share our videos with all your friends, and make sure that you people are also liking this video. And if you are new on this channel, do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much in advance. Chalo. Now guys, let's understand the estimation of poverty. So guys, here we are looking at the examples. Like the incidence of poverty in India was around 55% in 1973. So guys, in India in 1973, the poverty was 55%, which declined to 36% in 1993, and according to year 2000, it was 26%. So guys, अगर अभी हम consider करें according to 2020, 21, 22, so like it is close to 20%, 20-21%. So guys, the poverty in India is reduced percent wise, but number wise it is still huge. So like, let me give an example. Back in 1973, the poverty of India was 55%, and according to 2019 and 20, it is like close to 21%. So percent wise, it has reduced. But if you look at the actual number, still it is like 20-25 crore people are poor in India. So the number of people being into this category is very, very huge. And guys, social groups which are most vulnerable to poverty are scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. Now guys, first of all, let me tell you, this is a one-shot video, guys. So if you want to learn all these concepts in detail, if you want to dive deep into the concepts of this chapter, make sure that you people are watching my previous sessions. So that will help you to understand each and every topic in detail. And I will always suggest you that always use one short video just for the revision purpose. All right. So like you can revise the entire chapter within 30 minutes, like in 20 to 30 minutes, you can revise the entire chapter with one short videos. All right. Chalo. Now guys, let's talk about interstate disparities. Now what is interstate disparities? The proportion of poor people is not the same in every state. Means in few states the poverty is very high, in few states the poverty is very less. Like if I give an example, let's say if the national average is 22%, okay, so this data which you can see right now, it is according to 2018 and 19 census, okay. So this census of 2009 gives us an idea that the average poverty level of India was, the national average was 22%. But look at few of these states like Odisha and Bihar are the poorest state of India. All right, as you can see, Bihar, Odisha, like the data which you can see over here, that is 47% and 43%. ये थोड़ा old data है, maybe like 2022 or 2010, 2011 का data है. And the data which is given to you on this graph, this data is for 2018 and 19 census. So here we can see Bihar had the poverty of like 33%. Poverty was 33-34%, and the least is of Kerala. So guys, in 20 states and union territories, the poverty ratio is less than the national average. But Odisha and Bihar and few of the other states, like the poverty ratios are very, very high, guys. Alright people, so I hope this topic is clear. Okay, so guys, let's move to the next topic. Now guys, this was the data. This data was giving us the information about different states in India. Let's talk about the global poverty scenario, guys. Now guys, poverty has been declined like in China and Southeast Asian countries. And guys, World Bank, that is an affiliated organization of UNO. So not a main organ of UNO. World Bank has defined poverty as people earning less than $1.9 per day. So this is the minimum level of, this is basically you can consider as poverty line given by World Bank. So if any person is falling below $1.9 per day, if the earnings falls below $1.9 per day, then that person will be considered as poor. So like guys, what are the causes of poverty? A very, very important 3-mark question, and it can come for 5-mark also. Guys, there are a number of causes for the widespread poverty in India. One historical reason is the low level of economic development under the British colonial administration. So guys, when Britishers ruled India for like nearly 150 years and 200 years. So almost for 2 centuries, Britishers ruled India. At that time, guys, they never concentrated on increasing the wealth of India. All right. So they never concentrated on economic development of India. So that was the biggest reason. Guys, like traditional industries were disregarded, were discouraged. All right, there were many reasons, guys. They never concentrated on economic development of India. In fact, when Britishers were there in India, India's wealth or like money was drained towards England. All right, so that was the biggest reason for poverty in India. Some of the other causes are like rapid growth of population. Guys, as the population increases, the demand for all the things increases, and as the demand increases, the supply decreases. It leads to increase in the price. Okay, rise in the prices of all those things. Okay. Second, our agricultural sector has failed to generate more employment opportunities for the farm laborers. Now, guys, as we know that in India, agriculture sector employs the maximum number of people in India. But guys, after agricultural sector, it is the small industries which employs the people on a very, very large scale. Now guys, try to understand, not everyone in agriculture sector is like getting work throughout the year. There are few months in a year wherein the farm laborers do not have any work. So it is very important for them to find some alternate work. ठीक है, वो ड्यूरिंग दैट पीरियड जब उनके पास फार्मिंग का कुछ काम नहीं होता, सो एट दैट पर्टिकुलर पीरियड ऑफ टाइम दे ट्राई टू फाइंड सम वर्क इन इंडस्ट्रीज, बट आवर इंडस्ट्रीज कुड नॉट प्रोवाइड मच जॉब फॉर द जॉब सीकर्स. Third, guys, one of the major cause of poverty is unequal distribution of land and other resources. Now, guys, as you know, there are few states which are rich in natural resources, but there are few states which lacks in natural resources. So, guys, various land reform measures are introduced by the government of India. All right, so that we can try to come up with the solution of this uneven distribution of land and other resources. And guys, the last and the final one is social factor, which is like contributes a lot in poverty of India. Like people in India, including the very poor, spends a lot of money on social occasions like marriage, festivals. Like let me give an example of marriages in India, guys. So guys, dowry system, or like in Hindi we call it as Dahej, which is basically illegal, but still it is very, very common in many parts of India. So this, especially the family from the poor background, guys, to poor financial background, now guys, they are unable to give dowry. ठीक है, but still they have to give dowry because of कहीं ना कहीं customs में आता है. So to give the dowry, what they will do, they will take loan from formal or informal sector, and this is how they will get into indebtedness. कर्जे में डूब जाएंगे. Alright. So guys, how all these problems को हम लोग overcome कैसे कर सकते हैं? So there are some measures which are taken by the government of India, that is anti-poverty measures, like promotion of economic growth and poverty alleviation programs. So like what our government has done, guys, some poverty alleviation programs are launched by government at different times. Like Prime Minister Rozgar Yojana was launched in 1993. In a similar way, Rural Employment Generation Program was launched in 1995. In a similar way, guys, many such programs are introduced by the government of India to eradicate poverty from India. Alright, and up to a certain extent, these schemes have helped a lot to reduce the poverty in India. Alright, so you guys can pause the video, have a look on these schemes. Alright, again, a very, very important question can come from this topic. So guys, finally, what are the challenges which can be faced by India in near future? Guys, though poverty has declined in India, like once upon a time more than 50%, now close to 20%. Though poverty has declined in India, poverty reduction remains India's most compelling challenge. Still, poverty reduction is a very, very important, a very big challenge which is faced by India right now. We will have to do something special to fight against this wide regional disparities. We must broaden the definition of poverty from a minimum subsistence level of living to a reasonable level of living. Now guys, what is minimum subsistence of level? Instead of focusing on minimum subsistence level like food, clothing and shelter, we have to focus on reasonably living level of living, means which includes food, clothing, shelter, education, access to health care, so on and so forth. Alright? And guys, bigger challenges before us are like providing healthcare facilities, education, job securities. Right? So guys, I hope the chapter was clear to everyone, and I hope this one short video will definitely help you to revise the entire chapter, alright, within 30 minutes. Alright, so guys, I just want you people to stay with me for the next few minutes because of very, very important information I am going to give you about our paid subscription, vPro subscription. Now guys, why to take our vPro subscription? If you people are able to understand everything on YouTube, why you should try our vPro subscription? First of all, guys, if you have any doubts or your concepts are not cleared, yeah, you need more questions, you need more assignments to practice, or if you're lagging behind the syllabus, or you need a revision plan, or if you want me to explain the topics purely in English or in Hindi or in mixed language, then guys, this is the right place you can take a vPro subscription. Why? Because we have Vedantu's live interactive courses. First of all, guys, the session which you're watching right now, this is a recorded session, and you know the difference between watching a recorded and attending a live class, guys. In live class, you can actually interact with your teachers and you're competing with the students across the globe. Because guys, when you take a Vpro subscription, on a regular basis during the class, we ask multiple questions, quizzes, and you people are basically participating with the students throughout the globe. I will show you how, guys. Just wait. I will show you the recordings, alright, the replays of such sessions. Okay, entire syllabus is covered. You can even download the notes which are made by your master teachers. Then guys, doubt solving, we have two teacher pattern. Master teacher will clear all your concepts and doubts, and class teacher will clear all your doubts during the class. And guys, not only during the class, if you take a Vpro subscription, from morning 8 a.m. to evening 11 p.m. you guys can ask unlimited questions. Is it possible on YouTube? It is not possible, guys. Okay? Topic wise assignments are given to you, tests are taken, micro courses. Guys, what are micro courses? Let's take an example. Due to any reason you were unable to attend the live class of poverty as a challenge, or let's take an example, you attended the live class of poverty as a challenge. You can even watch the recordings later on. Now let's take an example, you want to attend the live class of this chapter once again, or live class of any other chapter of any other subject. Then separately you can take the micro course of that topic, which is not given on YouTube. So guys, if you want to enroll to all these advantages, guys, then we have two plans for you, Pro Lite and Pro Classic. In Pro Lite, you will get everything except doubt solving after the class. If you take Pro Classic, then you will be getting a doubts app, wherein you can ask the unlimited questions after the class also, from morning 8 a.m. to evening 11 p.m. The price which you can see on the screen, guys, this price is for entire term 2, which includes all the subjects: physics, chem, bio, mathematics, English and SST. With that, if you apply my coupon code ADPRO, this 2250 will come down to 2025 and 2500 will come down to 2250. Guys, link is there in the description box. ADPRO is my coupon code which is already applied. I will show you quickly how you guys can enroll to our classes. Guys, this is how you need to give the answers in the comment section. Alright, I'm going to give you some homework questions now. Alright, guys, you just have to go to show more. This is the description box. Click on CBSE Term 2 full syllabus, and then you can see these courses. The code ADPRO is already applied. Just in case it is not applied, you will get such kind of option, apply code. Type ADPRO. Okay, apply, and this is how you will be getting 10% off. With that, guys, let me show you how the live session actually goes on. Now guys, once you take a Vpro subscription, you will come across such kind of dashboard. Now, how you can watch the recordings, just go to the past sessions and just click on any of the session. Let's say replay. Alright, click on this one, outcomes of democracy, and then you guys get to watch the recordings. ऐसे contest sponsor class करता हूँ वाला है शायद बढ़िया तुमको world the and guys, this is how quizzes are asked. बहुत बढ़िया. Okay, these students are from across the globe, guys. You people are participating. Information with this हमने try किया है कौन सा? Listen to me, all right? हमने try to get into education. And guys, you can even try to download the notes from here. Just click on get notes and you will be able to download all the notes. Okay, guys. So that's it, guys. So let me give you the homework question. Now, guys, two homework questions for you. Which scheme was started in 1993 to create self-employment opportunities for the educated unemployed youth in rural areas and small towns? Right? Which one of these social group is vulnerable to poverty? So guys, these are the two homework questions for you, and make sure that you people are taking our Vpro subscription. Link is there in the description box. ADPRO is my coupon code, and thank you so much, guys, for attending my class. I hope the session was really useful for everyone. So guys, do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel, and make sure that you people are sharing our videos with all your friends. And that's it, guys, for the day. I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, take very good care of yourself. Bye, guys.